welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reading your fortune. So you have to pick a crystal out of 3 select cards. So yeah, you're going to be picking out of the pile here, and I'll be telling you your fortune and things about you and things you need to know in astrology that will help you. So pick out the 3 cards, see which one resonates with you the most, which ones you feel the most attracted to. You can even put your hands over the cards and see which ones make your hands tingle more. Skip to the time frame in the description to see your reading. So group number 1, you chose the Shamanic Dreamstone, which is this crystal here. The Shamanic Dreamstone helps with lucid dreaming, so you picked a very special crystal. So for group number 1, the first 2 cards are in the major arcana of the tarot cards, and those are very powerful cards. Just to let you know, today I'm going to be channeling Spirit's message through tarot cards and oracle cards. So for group number 1, your first card is Knowledge, and this is an incredible card. This card describes gaining knowledge, gaining perspective, knowing the facts, staying true to yourself. So what this card signifies is training, education, knowledge, understanding. It also refers to practical experience. We exist to learn as we learn to exist. So what that means is life is all about lessons and learning and indulging yourself in knowledge and writing and reading books. And I feel like that's the most important thing for you right now. You're being called to write down your thoughts, your feelings. You are being called to understand that you need to keep indulging yourself in writing because it's really going to be beneficial to you, and reading books and gaining the best perspective within knowledge that you can. So find things that you're interested in, buy a book that you've always wanted to buy, or buy a book on a topic that you've always thought about. Does what you're learning now serve a practical purpose? So see if the lessons that you're learning now are really in tune with your life and are helping you to learn about the things that you need to understand in the areas and subjects that you're interested in. You know, see if it's helping your life. For me, I love self-help books. I love knowledge on spirituality because I feel like it really benefits your character and it really helps to release your ego and just live in the moment and The Power of Now, which is an amazing book. I highly recommend it. Create a better future by continuing your studies. So remember that studying is very good. You're doing well right now in everything that you're doing, but if you are a knowledgeable person and do read books, then you are being called to continue what you're doing and also look for the best information that you can that will help you in your life, because it's really going to benefit you in the long run, and I feel like it's going to really help you to become the person you are meant to be. So the next card is Love, and this one refers to a past love re-entering your life. So that could be somebody that you shared a previous relationship with before and it didn't work, or you were on and off, but now this is going to be a good opportunity for you to find that love that you've always been hoping and dreaming for. You are being called to experience love in all of its forms, so infatuate yourself with love and just become the embodiment of love within itself. Love and enjoy your uniqueness. Do not compare yourself to other people. I know it can be easy to look at Instagram models and see how beautiful they are and want to be like them, but just be yourself, because that is going to get you the most honest, true love that you could ever possibly get. And it's going to be more sincere, it's going to be more passionate and loyal to you. Spirit is telling me that this past love that is going to re-enter your life, or has already re-entered your life, is somebody who deserves a second chance. So this person seems very serene, very kind. So yes, this will be a good opportunity for you. Remember that your love will shape you or break you. So remember that you must always pick good loves. Make sure you find someone who is passionate about you, loyal. Stop making comparisons, so do not compare yourself to other people. Honor your body as a temple. Always nurture yourself with good foods, good drinks. Make sure that you're healthy, that you're looking after your skin. Just make sure that you're happy during this time, and just also love yourself for the way that you look like and the way that you are. Look in the mirror and say, I love you. It's a really good practice to see see that reflection and practice loving yourself, because charismatic skills, you know, on Sims was also a very important skill in life, and it is very important to love yourself inside. So always practice doing stuff like that. Do not be confused between love and lust, and make sure that you can see if somebody really loves you or lusts you, because there is a huge difference and you don't want to end up with somebody who doesn't truly love you. It's time that you find somebody who cares about you for who you are and indulges in you the way that you were always meant to be. Open your heart to new loves. If you see anything that you can do it in pairs with somebody, because that is a good way to open this connection into your life. Open yourself within your friendship groups and also in work life. I know that work life is kind of a stay at home at the moment, but I think people are going back to work now. Love and enjoy your uniqueness. Love who you are. Know that you are a creative, intelligent being who is destined to make great choices on this earth and in this lifetime. So remember that. Bless yourself, create good karma, and just be the best version of yourself that you can be, because you are beautiful, and enjoy who you are. The next card is A Time for Healing, the Balsamic Moon. What this card is calling you to do is to recognize that this is a time for healing at the moment. So remember to not lie to yourself and pretend that everything's been good. Just recognize that there has been some struggles, and just open yourself to loving yourself and receiving divine guidance from the universe, which you're doing right now anyway. Powerful insights can be had during this time. You must recognize that the past is in the past and a new future is beckoning for you. You need a little time to soothe yourself and relax yourself after a difficult situation. So remember to nurture yourself and always believe in yourself, because you know that anything is possible if you do believe in yourself. You are being told that you need more time to heal. You need to think about what the situation would look like if everybody was healed within the situation. This time is a time for self-care. You are being told that if you know somebody is not really good for you, it's time to surrender. It's time for you to work on your beliefs and your dreams so you're ready when the time comes for you. So the next card is Your Loved Ones Are Safe, and this is the new moon in Cancer. So this is a very good sign. What you're being called to do is to remember that something new is coming in your private life. There is a rising connection between you and the people you hold dearest. So at the moment, you're being called to connect with your family and your friends. And if some of you haven't had a good connection with some of them, you're being called to rekindle this connection and to love them inevitably and no matter what. If you've been neglecting self-care, it's time to take care of yourself now. And if you have had insecurities, then it's time to work on them. Doing so will bring about your heart's desires. What this card is telling you is to let somebody get a bit closer to you. You are being told by this card to put your family first. And also spend some time just self-caring about yourself. Do some meditation, spend some time near some water. That will be very good and tranquil for you, because the water is very refreshing. You are somebody who is being called to be near water. A new cycle is starting for you and your children. If you have children, you might not have children, but this is what the card says. It's time to review your goals. Have they changed? See if anything about your goals is different. See if they are in line with your dreams and ambitions, and make sure you're always working to your heart's ambitions, because if you do that, you'll be very successful. So this time may be a very emotional time for you. And also this card suggests that whatever you do will be working within your favor. The next card is You Are Good Enough, Full Moon in Virgo. And this card means that it's time for you to take stock of your situation. So where are you now and where do you want to go? And this new moon energy suggests a restart and suggests to make a clever one that is simple and well organized. Virgo has a strong health aspect to it, so if you've been unwell, then you're being told that your health will be on the up from now on. Virgo loves clean eating and alternative therapies, so include this into your routine now. If a situation is blocked, then it could be that you're being too critical or too over-analyzing about it. It's time to ask less for what somebody else can do for you and start doing more things for other people. Recommit to a healthy morning routine and evening routine. Gradual improvements are coming, so pay attention to detail in circumstances, and this will help you through things. Be a service and love to others, and others will be the same to you. And what I'm being told by Spirit is that the person that you are asking about is reliable, so remember that. They seem like a very good and caring person. The next card is Gemini, and this one says, the energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative. Stimulating exchange is possible. And what this card means is that you may be extremely chatty and talkative, you may be on the happy side of life, you are being called to see both sides of the argument and to be very chill and very nice. This card signifies gossiping as well, so make sure that what you're being told is truthful. So your next card is Chiron, and this one says, your healing power, empathy, and ability to teach others or learn remedies. So yes, this is Chiron, and he is a man who was very known for his healing and for his wisdom, and he himself got shot by an arrow, a poisonous arrow, and he was not able to heal himself like he was able to heal other people, but at the end of the day, he was a great man, he had a lot of wisdom. This may be a time of special meaning and also universal wisdom and reflection for you. So this is what this card is telling you. In a previous card, it also said about learning remedies, so like alchemy sort of things, like learning about holistic remedies that may help you. There are amazing ways to heal yourself holistically, so you can get into that, alternative therapies and alternative medicine. Get yourself into understanding more about that because it's very interesting and very healing, and it can help you in different ways. You are also being called to be a teacher to other people too, so be able to teach other people good lessons that you've learned from your life, because it's always good to learn from other people's mistakes. They say a wise man would do that, so make sure that you're doing that and teaching other people what you know and just being a very unique individual. The next card is Scorpio, and this one says, this energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. The energy of the zodiac Scorpio is charismatic, mysterious, and bewitching, and is at the heart of what needs to be for great transformation. This card signifies that you have great spiritual support, and this card also means that there must be a lot of loving energy and also a lot of intense power coming your way. Scorpio also has the power to penetrate deeply and bring the truth into the surface, so you're being helped right now to see the truth of things. But at the moment, you may have a lot of anticipation or expectant tension in the air, as if you may be waiting for something to happen. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility, so use your power wisely. The next card is a planet, and this one is Neptune. And this one says, your fantasies, yearnings, longings, and potential for illusion. So this is the part of you that believes in fairy castles and magic and your dreams and longings and yearnings, and everything is like a shimmering fantasy for you, and everybody has the potential to melt into this dream of the world of love. Perhaps you have met someone who stirs your soul with visions of a blissful emotional union. You may submerge yourself in stars. You may submerge yourself in pop stars, movies, television, since these glamour industries are an idealism of human nature. Your next card is Mintaken, and this one means longing for home, belonging, the original lightworkers. And what Mintaken is they are a soul group that came to this earth and incarnated on this earth, and they are people that their planet may have died, but they had a planet of crystal clear water. So you're being called to be near water, like the other card said as well, that you should definitely be near water because this is going to be very cleansing and calming to you. It's something that you've always meant to have connected with. And this is really going to help you to be more tranquil in your own space because you may be a Mintakan. From this card, it says that you may be one. So yeah, this may be your soul group in a past life. We also have the Pleiades card, so you may have been a Pleiadian even too. So you may have either been a Mintakan or a Pleiadian. The Pleiadians are a soul group that came to this earth and incarnated on this earth to raise the vibrational field of the planet. So they have a mission, and this one says double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. And channeling is what I'm doing right now, so if you guys want to get into this kind of thing, then you definitely should because it's amazing to do and it can be life-changing to be able to do astrology and learn about astrology. So I highly recommend that you guys get a book on astrology and start to learn more about it. Look up your birth chart and also look up your moon and rising sign because it can really help you get an accurate description of what's going on in your life, and it can help you a lot in different ways. So from the Mintakan card, perhaps you've been longing for home. You've longed for somewhere to call your own and people to call your own, like a soul tribe. And at this moment, you are being called to connect with Mother Nature now. Go out into nature. Go near water, crystal clear water, because this is a sign for you to connect to what's truly beautiful and is really going to help you in your life. You're being called to choose where you most feel at home and connect with it. Find your place in this earth. The next card is Unbound, and this is releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So this may be about past karma that you might have. So you can look into your birth chart to see more about past karma and stuff. What are ways of being for you have an expiry date? So what have you been keeping hold onto, like a promise or a soul contract from a past life or this life too? And you are being called to release them, to let go. It's time to unbind from your old ways that are no longer suitable. The next card we have is Mirror, and this one says who or what is triggering you. So this may be a situation that is happening in your life right now and that is an unhealed experience and you are being triggered by it. Often it's an unconscious thing, so you may be doing this subconsciously and not realizing that you're angry, but it's in your subconscious mind and it's dwelling there and it's something that you need to become aware of. You are being called to look at your current experiences with other people and see what they are mirroring back to you. So what are these people a reflection of to you, and what are they mirroring? Like, how do they see you and how do you see them? Just analyze the way that you are seeing people right now. Could there be an opportunity to heal something in yourself? If you don't realize that you're attracted to people because you are like them, then you may want to get them to lower themselves to be on the same level as you, and that's not a good thing to do. You should never dim somebody else's light to match yours. You should increase your own light. A flower blooms on its own without competing with the flower next to it, so just be beautiful in your own way. The bad in this situation is those who we are envious of or those who we put down. We need to realize that there's something deep within ourselves that need to be healed, and we need to also realize it's not because of that person we feel this anger or envy. It's because we need to heal something within ourselves. So remember alternative therapies, and if you don't heal yourself, you're going to remain wounded and unhealed. So ask yourself now, what is triggering you? The next card is the Pleiades, which is the Pleiadians. And the Pleiadians are a group of star beings that dedicated to raising the vibration of the planet and sharing new consciousness through creations and technology. And you are being told that you are soul with a double mission: to grow at soul level and to raise the vibration of the planet. You have been called to write, speak, or channel. This is your sign to do it now. So what I'm doing right now is channeling the universe's message, and you can do the same thing. So use that ability and be a good person. Pleiadians are the chattiest, and so perhaps you've already started channeling some of the work into the third dimension. So thank you for doing that and being a part of this great soul plan. The next two cards is relieve anxiety and listen to your guardian angel. So the other cards have said that you are being watched by guardian angels, and you definitely are. So that's the sign that I've gotten for you. And also there is a stressful situation right now, so you need to relieve anxiety. So the relieve anxiety card says slow down and connect to your inner self. So at the moment, your body is showing you something that is out of alignment. You have pushed through numerous traumatic experiences, and your inner being is overwhelmed by too many charged and conflicting energies. So basically, you need to be aware that if you continue like this, you will go for an internal breakdown, and you don't want that. So your inner wisdom is eager to come out and show you a new way of living. So you will need to find a way to slow down, go out into nature, do things that you love, and listen to your body. Ask questions like, what am I suppressing? So the other card, Mirror, was saying that the same too. You need to check what you're suppressing, what is triggering you. Let yourself know that now. Be aware of what that is. What inner and outer changes do you need to make to your life? This could include food, alcohol, don't like alcohol, lifestyle, work, relationships, as well as going within and becoming aware of how you actually process life. So the next card is listen to your guardian angel. You are being guided in a new direction. You are never alone. Your guardian angel is always there for you, protecting you and always making sure that you're safe and guiding you by creating images within your soul. So the way that a guardian angel tends to work is through an image or through an emotion. Your guardian angel knows the best path for you now and is guiding you towards it. This path may be different from what you envisioned, but it will be a very beautiful gift from the divine, and you'll be given diverse opportunities. You'll be gifted to a diverse world of possibilities and opportunities. So your guardian angel is guiding you to the best opportunity for you now, the best choice for you to make. Your guardian angel is also helping you to be more kind to yourself and others. This is a time to spend more time with meditation and prayer and focusing on the divine and knowledge in that way. So at the moment, we also have the card creativity. So this is for you to get on, focus on your dreams, focus on what's going to work for you. You will be successful as long as you do it, as long as you believe in yourself. And transformation, which means that you are transforming right now. You are transforming from a situation that is happening in your life or has happened in your life, and you are going to become better, and you are also being guided right now. So the creativity card says allow your creative spark to work magic, and the transformation card says the process of self-transformation will open your eyes to the timeless truth of yourself. Okay, and we have some affirmation cards here too. So let's read them. They look lovely. We have, when I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. So these are important messages for you that I feel like the universe wanted to give you these affirmations so that you could enlighten your minds and stay in a positive mindset. So it's always good to have an affirmation that can help you and make you feel good and that you can remember on a daily basis. So this one says, in every moment the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. So that is what the universe is doing for you right now. So this is an important message from the universe. When I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. When I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided to the light. My vibes speak louder than my words. Okay, so for group number 2, you chose the clear quartz crystal. So this is a very protective crystal. So for group number 2, we have the Queen of Air, and during this time, you are being called to be observant, to be realistic about life circumstances, and you must plan and organize and determine your course of action, and you are being called to emotionally detach yourself from a situation you are currently experiencing right now. This could be a person or a situation. You must be decisive and precise. Choose your words with care and stick to the facts. Don't allow your intellect to alienate. The Queen of Air represents a requirement of thinking clearly without letting emotion cloud your judgment or perception. Emotional detachment is necessary because you must be rational, logical, and realistic and call upon your knowledge and learning. Also by thinking diligently and focusing on giving pure facts. This is not about being uncaring, but responding appropriately to the situation at hand. Spirit is saying that you should allow others to speak with the same freedom, even if what is offered challenges you. If you want respect, you must give others the same respect. If you yourself inhabit a particular authoritative-like nature, do not take offense if somebody has the same attributes as you, and don't be shocked if others follow your lead and do the same. The next card is the 11 of Air, and this is the Body-Mind card. You are being called by Spirit to use your imagination, to be open-minded and questioning, to see things from multiple perspectives. Focus on the reality of the situation. Facts are certainties, and you need to be aware opinions are not facts. How is your body affecting your mind? You are only limited by your mind. If you think positively and have positive emotions, then this is going to have a better karmic reaction on your reality and the world around you. So as opposed to if you think negatively, then everything is going to manifest in a negative way and it will only cause destruction. So be aware of what thoughts and feelings and what actions you are taking. Recognize that we can only change ourselves. Look at how your lifestyle is affecting your everyday basis and change your diet into something healthier, be vegan, do something like that. You're being called to do something like that. Next card is we have the new moon in Taurus, saying that prosperity lies ahead. You are being told by Spirit that whatever you are inquiring about financially, including material things, will blossom, but only if you believe in yourself. This comes down to the law of attraction. Value yourself and other people will value you too. You are destined to create abundance. Taurus is associated with the luxurious Venus, and this card has new moon energy. So now is a good time to make a 12-month financial plan. This card also potentially means that there is a sign of a new relationship. If you've been wrestling with something for a long time, the new moon in sturdy Taurus is a sign not to give up just yet. Receive or give somebody a massage, healthy body, healthy mind. Forthcoming soon, you'll be able to afford the things you have been dreaming of. Gaining clarity on what you value the most will help you find your inner tranquility within. Take some time to pamper yourself. Start a standing order into a savings account, no matter how small. Sometimes we can feel wrong to focus on finance, but the truth be told, money can make us very physically comfortable. Taurus knows this, and the new moon in Taurus is the time to work your magic to create the money you want to have. But don't forget to still be grateful for what you already have, as somebody is wishing for what already exists in your life. The next card is a new moon in Libra. A new romantic cycle begins. Give and take could well be the answer to a life situation you are asking about. You may need to compromise and start negotiating. When the new moon in Libra comes up, there is a new relationship beginning, which could be a restart for you and somebody else. And if this is right for you, then there will be a well-balanced and healthy connection. If you are already in a relationship, then I'm sure this card means that your relationship is going well. Do things in pairs, like teaming up with somebody in a business or in your personal life. Libra is the sign of relating, and this card means the person who is at the heart of the issue you're addressing will be open to talking things through. Avoid being selfish. It won't get you anywhere at this time. Reach out to somebody and let them know you care. Feel more, think less. Marriage or engagement is on the cards. A legal matter will go your way. Pay attention to your parents, but don't be too indulged in them. Libra is the sign of love and harmony, negotiation, and relationships. The next card is Work Through Your Fears, and this is the new moon in Scorpio. With the new moon in Scorpio, this card suggests rebirth. Whatever you have been going through, there is a new start ahead. It may be a little dark and not rainbows and unicorns, but it will be deep and transforming. This card also means if you know that you are magical, it's time to start to work your own magic. Emotional intimacy is on the table, so being very emotionally and physically connected with somebody. Scorpio is a sign that likes to go deep into the body, mind, and spirit. So when you get this card, it means there's nothing superficial about what is coming your way. It's time to let go of a grudge you are holding and move on from jealousy. You must not be obsessive, and ask yourself if it could be that you're being paranoid. Also, to make an investment. Scorpio is the sign of death and rebirth, magic and shamans. Not all of us like to face our shadows, but Scorpio demands it. It's about working through your side to ultimately achieve light. You are being called to do that now. This is the full moon in Scorpio, and it's time to release negativity. If you've been feeling paranoid and acting weird, this card is a very direct message to stop it from the cosmos. It's time to release any negativity you have around the situation you are asking about. If somebody has not been nice to you, it may be time to release them. This card heralds an emotionally intense time because both the full moon and Scorpio are both extremely intense. It is time to be honest with all your feelings and feel them. For some people, this card has a totally different meaning. Your physical intimacy with somebody can improve if you put effort into it. Use your magic. You have within you all you need to produce your desired result. Show your emotions. It's better out than in. It is time to start to move from living fearfully to living happily. You have the right to be suspicious. Grudges are toxic. Let something go. Let this be the end of an argument. Okay, so now we have the Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Mystics and sages have predicted this period in history, and you incarnated in the middle of it. It is your destiny that you are here at this great time of change. If you've ever felt daunted by the path calling you, know this. You've been training for this for lifetimes. You are more than the days you have lived in this life. You are all the lifetimes before that. All of these experiences had polished your soul into the most authentic self. You are a unique masterpiece. You came here with a clear soul plan, and you came here with wisdom beyond your years. This is not a lifetime to stay hidden, but to step forth, be seen, and rise. This card is Don't Dim to Fit In. This card is calling you not to dim your light for other people. Shine anyway, even if other people don't like you for it. Be yourself and never let anybody bring you down or make you dim who you are to fit in. Be yourself anyway and love that part of yourself. Spirit is calling you to contemplate death and beyond. To live fully, you need to understand death. In every moment, there are aspects of you that are dying and transforming. This card shows you that you should reflect upon the process of death. Have you ever taken the time out to contemplate what actually happens when you die? Have you ever wondered what aspects of your soul stay with you and what falls away? Until you ask questions about life after death, you won't know what you need to work on or how to live consciously. Through understanding death, we learn the secret of life. You're about to go through a cleansing process where materialistic ambitions will fall away and your spiritual dreams will be awakened. Through this, your fears of death may be transformed. You are also being called to look at any destructive habitual patterns or behaviors and to make positive changes to your health. Ignoring this message could be consequential. If you have family members or friends who have passed over, it's important you send them loving thoughts and feelings. You are also being called to develop your concentration, become more detailed and effective in all that you do. Through this, you can make a better decision, and this can be life-changing for you. You must look inwards towards yourself, not outwards. You are being called to improve your imagination and your ability to visualize, as it is extremely powerful in the law of attraction and helps your intuition. Saturn, the part of you that accepts the challenge to gain wisdom. Your current circumstances will assist you in universal growth. It's time for self-control and self-examination. Aries, the energy around you is dynamic and spontaneous. Crusading, impulsive action is likely. And we also have the Sun. Your immortal spirit and destiny is involved. So what this one means is that you have a higher purpose, and you need to focus on that higher purpose to help your intuition and help your life be the best way possible, so you can work on your dreams and help raise the consciousness of the planet. We also have inspiration. Be open to a world of endless possibilities. And we also have sanctuary. Within your heart, a space of regenerating sanctuary awaits. So yes. We also have some affirmation cards. We also have patience, and this one says, greet each moment with endurance and presence of mind. And the affirmations are, my fearless freedom lights up the world. My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. When I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. So yeah, that is the clear quartz, group number 2. I've done you now. So yes, I hope you liked your fortune reading, and I love you. So for group number 3, you have the tiger's eye crystal. And this is a very protective stone too. So for group number 3, you have the Queen of Air, and this one is about being observant, wise, truthful, analytical, strategist, just detachment. This is a time for you to be realistic about what's going on in your life, and just be realistic about your goals, your aspirations, what you're doing in your life. Don't do too many things at once. Focus on one thing at a time and be realistic with what you're gonna do. Be observant, plan, organize, and determine your course of action. There is a need for emotional detachment, so this is not about being uncaring, and you must be emotionally detached because you need to be decisive and precise about this situation. So choose your words with care and stick to the facts, and don't allow your intellect to alienate. So yes, the next card is abundance. So this one means that you are having many good things coming to you. Abundance means plentiful. So what's being told to you right now is that you should be giving and receiving with love and appreciation. So abundance is a state of plenty. Abundance is a feeling. Abundance surrounds you. Have faith and conviction. Complete trust is required. Your rainy day is today. Determine your goals and reasons and set intentions. The more you give, the more you receive. So this energy is about being very giving and receiving. So you will be abundant the more that you give to other people. You can give anything that you have to offer, and it will be beneficial to those around you, and it will benefit you too. The next card is the Void of Course Moon, and this is nothing will come of this situation. So what this means is, if you were worried, then this is telling you that there's nothing to worry about. Or this can also mean if you're asking about a project of any kind, including a new relationship, it's time to adjust things and change things so you get a different outcome. Remember, this card can only predict what you're currently creating, and you can change that with both your behavior and beliefs. Say to yourself now, I trust in my highest good. The chances of something are diminishing. Something may be better around the corner. Believe that you'll get what you need. Surrender to the divine. Take time out, meditate and contemplate. Your next card is New Moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. So this is the card. So what this card suggests for you is a new start professionally. So whatever's been going on in your work life, this card heralds the start of a new and improved work cycle. If you're unhappy about a current job, then this is the time to renegotiate. So this is saying that you should look for a new position or look for something new if you're unhappy. Whatever you're asking about, a new strategy is needed. You have to be looking where you'll be in 12 months or 5 years from now. You need to be looking long term instead of short term. This card suggests that it's time to be ambitious about something that you want to achieve. Make a proper plan and execute it well. You need to be more disciplined to reach your goal. Hard work will make your dream a reality, a very good omen for studying and teaching. Don't be too controlling and avoid anybody who is controlling. And we also have luck is on your side, and this is New Moon in Sagittarius. And what this one means is whatever is coming your way, it looks like it's going to put a smile on your face. This can mark the start of a new fun period after feeling low. The energy is adventurous and willing to take on risks. This card is about exploring life metaphorically. It's about by exchanging ideas or thinking about your own philosophies. Perhaps it's time to change your mind about something important. This could also be a sign that a trip is coming up, so something that you're working on to achieve is going to work out for you. That whatever happens next will be some sort of gift to you. Count your blessings, literally. Write them down or say them out loud. You need to laugh more. This is a wonderful time to start a new course of studying or teaching. Don't be narrow-minded. Start a week of gratitude practice. We also have the card Emotions Are Running High, Supermoon. So what this card means is that if you're wondering about a relationship or a job, the potential for your success is very likely, so that's very good. To use the common saying, the answer that you need might be right under your nose. You can expect a lot of good, positive outcomes when this card comes up, and there's a lot of emotion to deal with too. There is also a sense that the opportunities around whatever you're asking about don't come along every day, so take action. Success is close, I just must trust. A resolution to your question is closer than you may think. Don't ignore the obvious. Something exciting lies ahead. Make sure you don't blow out events out of proportions. Speak to the goddess. Ask her for assistance. And now we have play. You are being called to have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. So this card is all about having fun, enjoy yourself, do the things you love to do, have fun, play around, just be happy, and it's all about that happy energy, this card. And the next card is Deep Replenishment. Retreat, rest, be held. So this card just means to relax, retreat, do things that are nurturing for yourself. So it's about taking care of yourself. What nourishes you, what refuels your body, what is nectar for your soul. Do the things in your life that are gonna help benefit you and make you feel free and happy and be yourself. Like try a new makeup routine or do something really fun that you've always wanted to do. If you're a boy, then you can go out and play football or do something fun that you've always wanted to do. Just make sure that you're doing the things that make you happy. The next card is Break the Chain, Ancestral Patterns, Healing, Rewriting the Future. You may have ancestral patterns where somebody in your family line may have made a mistake and you continue on that mistake, but it's time for you to rewrite the future and decide what action you're going to take and what course of action is the best opportunity for you. So work on those things. Rewrite the future and remember that this is a time for healing. I feel like this card has something to do with this card, which means break addiction. So you may have had an addiction in your family that may be hereditary, and yeah, so that may be something you need to break, so whatever it may be. So your addiction may be something like gambling, food, alcohol, success, coffee, drugs, worry, drama, criticism, seeing something within your body that's wrong, spending too much money, stressing, focusing on lack. It's time to go within and gain back your autonomy. So you must remember that you're stronger than this addiction and you're going to get through it. So remember that life is really more worth living without that addiction, and your life is going to be much more on point. But also being told you have support, so don't worry, people are there for you. You do not need to feel like it's too hard to break the addiction because there are people out there who are supporting you. You are receiving more help from the heavenly hosts more than you imagine. So this may be in the form of guardian angels. Basically, the higher divine realm is helping you along your path. Your role to assist the higher beings to help you by consciously participating in your own inner development. So it's about making yourself the best person you can be so that you can help the universe back. So you can give back to the universe everything that the universe has given to you. The universe just wants you to work consciously and be strong and succeed. So remember that, and you must be in your highest power. You must remember that you have to be open to the universe's support, so recognize that. One of the most powerful things you can do is focus on meditative practice. This is because it connects you to your spirit. Spend time away from technology, focus on nature and yourself and your inner development. Be kind to yourself, listen to music and do healing things for yourself. Be creative, get into art, do something that you enjoy. We also have the card Wisdom. Your divine inner wisdom is always available to you. We also have Dreams, and it says, dreams see the possible pathways of a future that acts as a roadmap for our actions. That's this card. And we also have some affirmations, which are, joy is the ultimate creator, energy flows where my intention goes, my happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. I find a deeper meaning and personal growth amid the discomfort. So that's an important card. There is a stream of love supporting my dreams. So this must be referring to your guardian angels. So yes, that is group number 3. I hope you enjoyed your reading. And yes guys, I hope you enjoyed this tarot card reading. I love you guys so much. Thank you for picking a card. And yeah, I love you. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and click the bell next to the subscribe button to be notified every single time I upload a YouTube video. And yes, I love you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope this helped you. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye!